Hello, Tarot viewers. Welcome to your timeless oracle reading, and our oracle card for today belongs to the Starseed Oracle, and it is entitled Karmic Relationships. All of us want to have a healthy relationship. We would want a relationship that would fill up our cup, no? But we also should also find out that uh, it's better to reach out to a relationship with our cup overflowing, wherein we do not need anybody to fill up our cup. Unfortunately, sometimes we find ourselves in relationships that are not as healthy as we would want them to be, and we get to experience pain, and sometimes we even get traumatized by such relationships. However, we can look at these relationships as stumbling blocks or stepping stones. We can always look at it as an opportunity to learn something. Sometimes you encounter certain uh, painful situations because there is a certain lesson that we need to learn from it. But all these things will pass, and we will be able to grow from it if we would be allow the spirit to guide us by the hand, to allow us to evolve and learn from this experience. We need to accept the reality that not all relationships are healthy. There will be some relationships that will be painful, but these relationships are meant for us to experience so that we can learn vital lessons that would help us in our journey and will help us also to help others in their life's journey. Now let us try to read the handbook that accompanies this card so that we can gain more insights regarding karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. The constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you are one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we do not open our heart and mind, and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode, instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We are all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It is much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that is the invitation of conflict. It is easy to react and take things personally. It is more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It is through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Starseed Soul Inquiry. Which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through the conflict? Okay, well, that's it for now. I hope you were able to gain some insights regarding karmic relationships. I hope to see you again next time. Until that moment, take care.